Hi, everybody. Queen Crystal King in the building. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the StreamYard. It kicked me off, and for some odd reason, you guys couldn't hear me. So I tried to reconnect, and it wouldn't allow me to. So I had to take the entire live stream off. But I'm back, and I was basically saying that I was going to take a much needed mental break from my channel. And just because you guys didn't see me doesn't mean that I'm not here. I'll be chilling in the skybox. And I was thanking each and every one of you, although I will not be able to thank you all individually, but you know who you are. Hi, Angela, Watermelon Sugar and Boss Lady. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me through everything that I've been through from the time I let you guys know what was going on with me on up until this moment. It's just been very taxing mentally for me. And it's kind of hard for me to pull my channel over here sometimes. And as much as I would like to go live more, I'm not able to. But I will be visiting the VIP from time to time. And I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I was also explaining that for those of you who may know or may not know, I'm back on the intravenous chemo. And with chemotherapy, it not only works on killing the cancer cells, but it also weakens your body, but not weak in a sense of the obvious adjective weak. It's just, it takes a lot out of me. So you have to be a really strong-willed person to endure what you need to endure to tolerate a lot of these medicines that I take. And a lot of it starts mentally. You have to will yourself to fight. You have to will yourself to hang in there, to surround yourself around positive people, doing positive things. And I'm not saying I'm pure as the driven snow. I mean, I like a little mess like everybody else, but, I just, lately it's just been a bit of an overload for me. So I wanted to come on my channel and let you guys know that, again, if you don't see me, I'm not in the hospital. I'm doing okay. Um, I'm very independent. I do a lot of things for myself, more so than I have in the beginning. And things are looking up, but I just need to take a break so that, mentally I can prepare myself for what's to come. And what's to come is a day-to-day fight, Every day I'm fighting. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to give up. Definitely not going to do that. Hopefully, I can be there for you guys if, you need me to be there for you. When I can come on my channel and do a live, I will. And I would love it if you guys would come and hang out with me. That would be great. Otherwise, I'm just going to be doing what I need to do to to stay strong, because I'm definitely strong. I'm definitely strong. Uh, it's a little, it's a little sad sometimes, but not sad enough for me to give up. just enough for me to pick up the phone and reach out or, play some music or light a candle or, get my smell goods and, do the things that I do to bring my spirits up. And this is one of the things that brings my spirits up. Hi, Fresh Press. This is one of the things that brings my spirits up. My appetite is good. I actually have to go shopping and put some more food in the refrigerator because I've been hard on the refrigerator, y'all. And this holiday season, I'm looking forward to spending time with my family and, just thanking God for, all the many blessings that He's given us. Many, many blessings. And last live stream, Watermelon Sugar, you were saying that, if you weren't feeling better by the time your hubby got back, you were going to go to the hospital. Definitely let me know how you make out, boo. Definitely let me know how you make out. Boss lady, I'm going to be pulling your ear off. You already know that, so get ready. Oh, you tell the baby I said huggies, huggies. Yeah. I hear people say things like there are no friends on YouTube. Um, at one point in time, I really did believe that. I really did. I was convinced that there are no friends on YouTube. I was convinced of that. But I have to take that back because when you do experience that, when you do make a friend on YouTube, you cherish that. And even if you don't call that person your friend, it's someone that you haven't met yet that you've built a bond or a connection with that you would totally miss if you couldn't see or hear from them. So I feel like I've made some genuine connections over here on my channel, and it's rare, but I did make a friend or two on YouTube, and I treasure them. I do. You got the sweetest little babies, though. They're just so sweet. I love to hear them talk. So this holiday season, uh, I used to do the things where we would all get together and make stuff and bake stuff. And, the kids are getting bigger, so they don't do a lot of things that they used to do when they were smaller. But I think this year I'm going to sit back and I'm going to see what they're going to bake for me. I'm going to start making some requests. Hmm. I can tell they're your everything. I can tell. I'm going to start making some requests. So I'm going to enlist some of those little people. And I think that it's an idea. I haven't really decided that I'm going to do it definitely or not, but I was thinking a lot of times, well, you can go out and you can buy things, for gifts and stuff, but you're not always able to do that all the time. And I remember that what we used to do was we used to, let me see, I think it was Christmas Eve or close to Christmas Eve. We would get the cake mixes or the cookie recipes and stuff, and we would decorate them, and everybody would make their cookies and stuff, and they would take them home. So when Christmas Day would come, they would always have something that they made over Nana's to have with them that day. And I was wondering if maybe I could enlist some of the little people to make me some cookies or a cake or something like that. And I just love seeing the creative juices when the kids are making things. They have like little ideas, or maybe we could make a gingerbread house, or we could put a candy cane right here, or we could do this and make a door, and you know to not necessarily turn on a game or watch a television show, but just to see them create, see what little ideas and stuff they could come up with, make memories. And that was just so sweet when they were little, when they used to do those things. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking about talking to the parents and seeing if I could enlist some of the little people. What could I get? I'm going to do that with mine. I'm telling you. And you know what? And it really, what it does is it allows you in their head. And it's like they watch the cartoons, they watch the different scenarios on the cartoons. And, it's like you never know. They might be wondering in their mind, can I create that? Can I do that? I remember when I saw this on TV, I wonder if we can make this. And I used to love that when our mom would do that stuff with us. And it's just something that it's priceless. It's priceless. You can't buy that in the store, you know, and you take pictures, and when they get older, you can go and you can show them, when they were littler, when they used to make different stuff. And when they get so cool till they think they got girlfriends and all that stuff, so they don't want to remember that time. And then you go to pull out these pictures where they got flour all over their face and they tore your kitchen up, and they're showing you this lopsided gingerbread house. It's fun, it really is. And like my godson, he's a man now, and he still says things like, "Mom, I remember when you used to, you know, get us and we used to go over there and make cookies and stuff. You would always buy stuff that everybody likes." I'm like, I used to always buy stuff that everybody likes. Hmm. I don't you don't think about that stuff until it's brought up, but at the time you're trying to think of what you can do that's fair. This one doesn't eat peanut butter. This one doesn't eat this. This one doesn't eat that. And when you finally find something that everybody likes, even as adults, when you go to your family member's house and they're making dinner and stuff like that, and it's like certain desserts or certain meats or whatever they know you don't eat, but they know something that you do eat. So when you come in and you see everything, somewhere your favorite meal is somewhere. All you got to do is find it. So I like things that have to do with memories and, quality time that you can spend. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of corny like that, but still as an adult, I still remember we had like a tree that was by our house, and it was like walnuts. And my mom used to get this flavoring called what's it called? Black walnut flavoring or something. And I don't know, I guess I'm telling my age, but I don't know whether anybody knows anything about the Watkins man. It was like Watkins different seasonings and flavorings that they had. And there was this black walnut flavor that my mom used to get. And she would make these cakes and we would crack these walnuts. And when she baked these cakes, when she baked the cakes, the whole neighborhood would be lit up, and they would know that that black walnut cake smell was coming from our house that our mom was baking that cake. And even little kids that we ain't even like, they come sniffing around our house for a piece of cake. We didn't like it, but our mom gave them some anyway. But anyway, I digress. Things like that, even as an adult, I remember that from years and years ago. And when my godson brought that up to me, like, Mom, you always buy stuff that everybody likes, you know? And I want to be that type of memory for them, you know? You ever had that old lady in your family? I hate her and she hate me too. I don't want to be her. You know, I don't want to be her. I do also. Okay. It's funny to see years later that specific memories that have engraved in their mind. It's true. It is true. And you got some big mamas that you cannot stand. I can't stand that. Oh, I can't stand her. Whoa. I didn't have that. When I think about my grandma and different things that, you know, different foods and different times when we all got together and stuff like that, it wasn't bad memories. It was always good memories. Almost memories like I wish that, I could create those type of memories for mine and that they would want to recreate those memories for theirs. See, those are the type of things I think about. My mom used to make dolls. She used to make rag dolls, like the dolls with the yarn hair, that you stuff them and they look like Cabbage Patch dolls. She used to make those and different recipes and stuff that they used to make. And I wish that I could get in the kitchen and beat those pots and pans up like that. But just the fact that I can remember those good times, like when everybody was still together, you know, when everybody was still together, and if you've ever lost someone that you miss, you know what I mean, you know. Always, if you possibly can, you know, create a memory that you would be proud for someone to pass on to someone else. If it's nothing but share, if it's nothing but, just it doesn't have to be something that's expensive. Oh, I'm making you want a snack. Oh, okay. Yeah, just create a memory, it's a good thing. So my let me see, what else was I gonna say? Everybody has that recipe that they make that nobody else can do it like you. And I used to make, well, they love my turkey. My turkey, rice, and gravy. Everybody loves my turkey, rice, and gravy. So that's my thing. And what's my other thing? Coffee cake. I make a mean coffee cake. Um, they're gonna love my belongings when it's my time. Boss lady. Okay, but I'm talking about that's not what I'm talking about. I know. Get her. Get her. Y'all know that's not what I meant. Yeah, even though we didn't have a lot, the things that we did have, you know, the fact that we was all together is what really gave it meaning. That's what really gave it meaning. Now I want some coffee cake. Now see, now I don't want to sit up here and start talking about food because I'm going to end up going in that kitchen. Here go Angela. Boss lady, you ain't going nowhere. Hush. I know that's right. Tell her going somewhere and saw down. Go saw down somewhere. I could use a good brownie right now. A good fudge brownie. In my house, I'm the queen of making something out of nothing. I hope I pass that on to my kids. I know that's right. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. My mom passed that on to us. And it's like at the time we was just enjoying good food and hanging out and just laughing and just having a good time. I didn't know she was making something out of nothing. I didn't know that. But I tell you, my mom's a good cook. I'm about to make an apple turnover. Be right back. You know what? And guess what? And guess what, boss lady? And you know what? And when I get off of this live stream, I'm gonna make an apple turnover. You know why? Because I've got a can of apple pie, the apples that are in the can, and I'm going to get my crescent rolls and I'm going to put a couple pieces of apple in there and flip it over, and then I'm going to brush it with some butter, and I'm going to sprinkle a little sugar and brown sugar and cinnamon on it and put it in the oven. Bam. That's what I can do. That's just what I can do. My older kids always say, Mom, you always make the best food when we ain't got no food in the refrigerator. Yep. See, that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. And see, I think, see, like, it's not a bunch of people over here, but the people who are over here, you hear my heart. You hear what really means something to me. And that would mean something to me. Like, we used to make things, I know this, I don't care. We used to make sock puppets, and it was so much fun because we did a lot of stuff with like the arts and crafts and stuff. It's like I told you, my mom, she made dolls, like the Cabbage Patch dolls, and she would sew, she, you know, could make clothes and all that different kind of stuff. So we made sock puppets. And you put the felt and you make the mouth, and then you take the yarn and you do, I mean, those are the type of things that we were creative. We were really we were really we were really having fun, and you're looking at how one person is doing it, and then the younger ones, they can't really do it the way you're doing it. So you're reaching back and you're helping the younger ones, and that kind of stuff is fun. That kind of stuff is so fun. I would buy one from her at Crystal. She doesn't make them anymore. She did when we were much, much smaller. I know that you would. Yes. I let her know about my friend who loves dolls. I did. But yeah, we used to do that kind of stuff. See, I was a tomboy. We played hard. When we went outside, we played outside for real. You know, we got straight dirty, climbed trees, all that good stuff. But I love things that make memories. Like this right here is a good memory for me. You know, it's like I thought this would be a little sad for me, but it's not that sad because I'm talking to people who understand that what I'm doing is for the better, and what I'm doing is to improve, to improve my health and to feel better. And I still interact with you guys, but at least at some point in time I listened to you and you were letting me know not to push myself. And when I felt like I needed to pull back, to go ahead and pull back, that you guys would understand, that you would still be here. And it turned out okay. I was procrastinating about doing it all day, but I'm glad that I went on and hit the live button and just went on and let you guys know where I was. I have to highlight this again. My older kids always say, Mom, you always make the best food when we ain't got no food in the refrigerator. Mm-mm-mm. And you know what else I used to like to do? When we were in high school, I took advanced foods, and I like to bring home the recipes that I made at school. And you can go on YouTube and you can find these recipes, but they actually had a recipe for egg rolls. You can go in the grocery store and they have like the egg roll wraps, and you can look up different things on YouTube about the fillings and stuff for egg rolls, or you could just use what you have in your refrigerator and make those egg rolls and crisp them up, or pizza rolls or something like that. And but you have to be in the mood to do something like that. If you're just ready to eat and you just want to order something, or you don't want to go through all that stuff, then I get it. But if it's one of those times where you just, what you say, we called it home economics. You know what? Okay, same thing. Yeah, and we had this recipe for egg rolls, and I saw 'em made different ways. Some people had used, they had some shredded cabbage, um, the sprouts, the green sprouts, and shredded carrots. I've seen people use chicken, turkey, shrimp, whatever you used, whatever leftovers or something, and they were really good. They were really, really good. And I've also seen them make like the apple pies. I don't care for the ones at McDonald's, but the apple pies that they have at McDonald's, the fried apple pies, and you could get those egg roll wraps, and you can make the fried apple pies. They're good as well. I support you in real life, so beyond and outside of this YT app, I will always be here for you. I don't consider you a friend. You're my family. Oh boy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate it. You guys helped me through some really rough times. You really did. Some really rough times. And my little ornery redheaded stepchild down here, my baby girl, Angela. I didn't know what I was going to do if I hadn't heard from you on this here YT, because I had to find you, girl. It was not going to be right till I heard from my Angela. My grandmother made fried pies so good. See what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. Mhm. I also have cherry pie, cherry pie filling down there as well. Yeah. My cheat sheet. I was thinking about thinking about making some cherry cheesecake for Christmas. I actually one time I tried the apple, but I don't make the cheesecake like the kind you get from the bakery. I make the kind where you use the Cool Whip and the cream cheese, the vanilla, a pinch of salt, sugar. You whip it, and then you put the cherries on top, or the apple. I've even let me see, was that the one? Yeah, I think my daughter-in-law one time she made a sweet potato cheesecake, and what we do is we do that, and then we put it in the freezer with a graham cracker crust. That's the quickest one that I make, but I don't make the one where you bake it. I have never made one of those before. But I tell you what, I love it when they make those apple pies and those cherry pies from scratch. You know, when you make the pie crust from scratch. Now, I don't make very appetizing pie crust from scratch. Nah, that's an epic fail for me. But what I do is I'm going to show you guys. Oh, there she is. Hi, Deborah. How are you, sweet pea? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I'm glad you guys are stopping by because I'm gonna hang out for a little while, but I won't be putting um videos up on this channel for a little while. I'm just gonna take a little break, but I'm glad you stopped by. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah. So what I do is I cheat with my pie crust. I get the pie crust, the frozen pie crust that's already in the tin, and oh, she said, I wish we didn't live so far apart. You'd be spoiled. If we didn't live so far apart, you'd be spoiled. You'd be spoiled. That's what it would be. You'd be spoiled. You call yourself coming over to take care of me, and I'd end up telling you to sit down, and I'd be in there just working like a slave. I would. You'd be spoiled. Um, keep making me lose my train of thought. Yes, cheating with my pie crust. I get the pie crust that's in the aluminum tins, and when you buy them, it's usually two of them in there. So I make sure that they're frozen, and you flavor your however you want your insides to go for your your filling for your pie. Put it in there and make sure that it's frozen. So you flip it over and it's frozen, and you take a little bit of the egg wash and you make sure that you put the egg wash on the tip. So when you flip it over, it'll come together. Not a lot of egg wash around the edges, but just a little bit. And then you take the egg wash and you put it on the top. So you make little slits in it. And usually what I do is I sprinkle a little sugar, a little cinnamon, um, little brown sugar, that, so it could be nice and shiny and pretty when it comes out of the oven. And then, as it cooks, the pie crust will lower, and it'll, how it has like that homey kind of scratch pie crust looks like I put my foot in it, but what I did was I just flipped it over. And one year I had all these apples, and I had to core the apples, flavor the apples, put the apples in the pie crust. I What I ended up doing was I say Merry Christmas to each household, I gave each household an apple pie or two. I didn't get them nothing else because I was so tired using all those apples and making all those pies. And that was so long ago. And they're still talking about those pies. And it looks like I was just in there rolling out pie crust, you know. And you ever see that thing where they try to act like they've been working hard all day and they take a little flour and flick it in their face? Yeah, I'll be cheating with my pie crust, but I cannot make pie crust from scratch. Mm-mm. You're so much better. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you. I feel better. I feel better. I'm trying to pump my brakes a little bit, but I'm feeling better. Thank you. The surgery went well. So right now I'm just doing my aftercare, but everything is good. Thank God. Yeah, child. You'll swear I've been in the kitchen like Big Mama and them out there rolling out their dumplings from scratch and stuff. Mm-mm, not I. I know what I suck at, and I suck at making pie crusts. Now I can make a mean sweet potato pie, but like I said, I cannot make the pie crust. I'll make the filling, but I can't make the pie crust. Hmm. And I thought about when Watermelon Sugar said that they make the best meals when there's no food in the refrigerator. We used to make this. Well, like I said, I can't make pie crust, so the pie crust is already made. We would roll out the pie crust, and then we would take butter and brush it on the brush it on the pie crust and sprinkle the sugar and the cinnamon and all that kind of stuff on it and cut it up into squares and put it on the cookie sheet, and it would puff up like pastry and it would be so good. Or sometimes we would just roll them and cut them, make them look like the cinnamon rolls and brush them with stuff. Just just creative stuff. Just using what we got in there. And sometimes there's some of the best tasting meals. I mean, the ones that you rig up after the holidays. I'm going on a strict workout for real. Okay, I hear you. I'm gonna be egging you on. I'm gonna be saying, "You can do it, girl. You can do it." Hey, Deborah, Crystal had me with the munchies. I put an apple turnover in the oven. You think I'm playing? When I get off this live stream, I'm gonna bust open that can of crescent rolls because I can't make pie crust, and I'm going to crack open that can of apple, and I'm gonna put a couple spoonfuls in those crescent rolls, flip them over, and get my fork and close them up, sprinkle them with a little fairy dust, and put them right on in that oven. And that's when I'm gonna sit here and eat me an apple turnover. Yep. I even went as far as to take some powdered sugar and have it up in my cabinet. So like if I go to make something like that and I want to have like a little glaze or something on it, like the toaster strudel, yes, I'll be throwing down. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. I'll be throwing down. I do. I'll be throwing down. By the time my husband left this world, he was a round little butterball, I tell you. And I just be going out there and just using what I got. I can't always go and buy stuff. Oh, a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds so good. Mm-mm-mm. That sounds very good. Oh, that sounds good. Hmm. I think I might try that with my cherry pie filling tomorrow. That way I'll be able to pick up some vanilla ice cream. Because, see, do I have ice cream in the freezer? No, I have sherbet. I have orange sherbet in the freezer. I don't have vanilla ice cream. Oh, Boobala, I'm so sorry. I think she is just the sweetest little thing. I tell you, Angela, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell on myself. One day, my day was going so crazy, I couldn't think of nothing, absolutely nothing to make me laugh. And I thought of something that you said, Angela, and I laughed so hard I had tears coming out of my eyes. And I'm going to tell you what made me laugh. I thought about what you said. When your mom used to fry chicken. Oh, put a sock in it, boss lady. She got ice cream. I'm happy for you. Kind of, sort of. Remember when um Angela, you were saying that your mom fried chicken and you were sitting at the table with your parents and you were eating the fried chicken and you would just eat the skin off of it, the crispy skin, and you would throw the chicken in the trash and you got your tail whooped. I said I probably would have whooped your tail too. I know I'm over here sick as a dog and now I'm hungry and I can't get up. I'm hungry and I can't get up. Do they have a Med Alert bracelet for that one? I'm hungry and I can't get up. But Angela, you remember you told me that story when you were sitting at the table eating chicken and you loved the chicken skin and you would eat the crispy chicken skin and got your behind tore up for throwing the chicken in the trash. Oh, oh, watermelon. Oh my God. I got my rear end tore up. Oh my God, that was so funny. And I laughed about that thing so daggone hard. I couldn't even answer the phone. I couldn't even answer the phone. Mm. Oh my gosh. I said, darn Angela. Mm. Even when I was in the hospital, I was thinking about crazy stuff that y'all would say in these chats. And I would be in here laughing, be in there laughing. They say, Miss King, are you all right? So fine. I guess they say, ooh, we might want to cut down on the meds. She just be in there busting out laughing in the middle of the night. See, that's the good thing about memories. You can pull them up when you need them. Yep, you can pull them up when you need them. That darn Angela says she got her tail tore up when they realized she was throwing away that chicken. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh, I am mad at her. She got that apple turnover in the oven already. Spunky, Spunky, get that apple turnover. Bring it over to me, Spunky. Spunky got my back. Mm, mm, mm. I like to try to make a nice size piece of like a roast or turkey breast or beef or something like that, and make it and cut it up. So when I want something like that, I don't have to cook it. I just make the whole thing and just put it away. I I wonder if they still sell those things. I don't know whether you call it Sela meals anymore, but it's I don't know whether you call them Sela meals anymore, but Excuse me, guys. Hold on. Sorry, my allergies have been kicking up. Um, you make the food and you seal it, and you can put it in the freezer, like you vacuum seal it, and I think you can put it in water and you can cook it, heat it up or something. I don't know whether they still sell those anymore. I thought I could have swore I saw something like that or something to that effect. But I would love to have that because when I make a big meal, like I had wanted to make some candy sweet potatoes, but I wanted to make enough where I could put it away. So like right now, if I want to say, oh, I want some greens and some candy sweet potatoes and some pot roast, and I could just go out there and be like, bloop, 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 and just make it and just eat it. So I think I'm going to be on the lookout for something like that. This is crock pot weather anyway. Time to pull out the crock pot. Oh, okay, Deborah, that's a good idea. Try Home Shopping Network. Hmm, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm talking about, though, right, Deborah? I remember seeing them when I was younger, but I don't know whether they have them anymore. Anybody see any good prices on the Instapots? I know probably almost everybody has an Instapot, but I don't. And I could have had one, but I like buying smell goods. So I may just concentrate on my Instapot. So if anybody sees any good prices on the Instapots, I think if I end up getting myself something, that's what I'll end up doing. Not unless somebody gets it for me, but I doubt that very much. I probably won't let them. I'll be right back. She going somewhere to eat that apple turnover, y'all. Oh, you did see prices on the Instapots? Where were they? I actually slept on an Instapot. I slept on it and I shouldn't have done that. And ever since I saw that price, I never saw it again. I should have picked it up while I was in the store. Um, 1 week they had Instapots, the actual Instapot brand, not like a generic one, the actual Instapot brand. And it was in ShopRite and it was $79. And I should have put it in my cart and I didn't do it. And I haven't seen it since. And I have not seen an Instapot for under $80 since. So I slept on that one. Dang, I could taste that apple turnover. Oh man. She ain't right. What I do, I'll be in here. Like what I had for dinner tonight was um I had made this very large turkey breast, but when I make it, I quick freeze it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, chrysalis fever has me feeling delirious, so if I get quiet, I probably fall asleep. Look, where's your oldest child? Where's your oldest child? Make sure that how soon before he gets home? You want me to get on the phone with you? Or at least let me know when he gets there. So oh now you got me. Mm, Just lay down, baby. Get you something cool to drink before you lay down, okay? Do you have acetaminophen or something? What do you make with an Instapot? Um, Actually, Instapot is kind of like a it's kind of like a crock pot, but on a whole nother level. And with some of them there's you can stack your meals and cook them. Some of them you can use them like an air fryer. There are different kinds, but actually, what I really would like to use I've seen people use Instapots for a let me see, corned beef. It's almost like a pressure cooker to a certain degree, but I've never had one. But as I listen to people talk about it, it makes me want to try it. So, Instapot expert? Nah, I'm not. But what I do know that I want to make in an Instapot is some oxtails. I want to make some oxtails and they cook them. They cook them up. They cook up very tender, and that's definitely what I want to do. But I think it's like a crock pot, but it's more advanced. If I'm saying it right, somebody help me. Oh, he's getting ready for work. Okay. I thought everybody was asleep and you were waiting for him to come home. Okay. No, love, I'm okay. I just don't want you to think I left you. I'm in the bed. Oh, no, baby. Go ahead to bed. Go ahead to bed. I'm going to check with you in the morning. Okay? I say a silent prayer that God protects you and keeps you and watches over you through the night. Can he stay home at Watermelon Sugar? Oh, yeah, that's why I was asking her where was her oldest child, At least somebody can like listen out for her in case she has to take a cup and throw it at the door or something. Okay. My son's getting ready for work. My husband gets off at 11 tomorrow morning. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check on you in the morning. Go ahead and if you can get you some sleep, then go ahead. But try not to go to sleep with that fever. Try and see if you can break it a little before you go to sleep. Okay? 90, 99 is better than 101 in regards to temperature. Yeah, feel better, baby, okay? Yeah, so Angela, I think that it's kind of like a pressure cooker or like a slow cooker, but I'm gonna play around with it. I'm gonna play around with it. But I'm definitely gonna get me one. But I knew I wasn't gonna do nothing on the Black Friday. I already knew that. But I saw that Walmart had a smart TV. I think it was over 50 inches. It was over 50 inches. And it was it under $300? Under 400? And that's I have a large television, but I don't have a smart television. And that's what I was trying to catch, a smart television. But hey, this TV's smart enough for now. Shoot. Whew. Well, I'm almost at my hour, guys. I stuck it out. I stuck it out. And I'm glad that you guys made this. Look at her. Yeah, she's back with apple on her breath. She's back. Yeah, Watermelon's gonna go ahead and go to bed. She's got a fever. Jared, her husband's not gonna be back till 11 in the morning, and her son is on his way to work. So I'm gonna check on her in the morning and see if she's all right. But I'm hoping that she don't go to bed with that temperature. At least let it be 99 or under. You my girl with a chocolate swirl, boss lady. But yeah, she was asking me what kinds of things do you cook in the Instapot? Angela was asking me. Um, didn't you say that you made a crab boil in your Instapot, boss lady? Didn't you say you made a crab boil in your Instapot? I don't know whether she heard me or not. No? Okay. Well, that settles that. She said, oh, oxtail. Oxtail she made. I know that I wanted to make some oxtails in the Instapot. But I could have swore somebody told me they made a crab boil in their Instapot. Okay. But I'm gonna get ready to make my little snack before I go to bed. I thank you guys for coming over and hanging out with me. Feel better, watermelon sugar. Y'all keep her in your prayers. This has been really fun, guys. I appreciate this. Thank you guys for coming over. Angela, Boss Lady, Deborah, Lola. Let's see who else was in the building. Yeah, I think it was just us hanging out. Deborah and all the people in the skybox and Fresh Pressed Juice. All the people in the skybox. Thank you guys for coming down. I appreciate it. And again, like I said, I'm just going to take a break for a little while. I'm still going to be hanging out in the skybox, dropping down into VIP, but just going to pump my brakes a little bit. Take it easy. Thank you guys again for coming and hanging out with me. I'm going to get ready to take it in. I'll see you guys in another video. Love, peace, and chicken grease. What'd she say? Girl, somebody did. And I was like, huh? She keeps me cracking up, yo. She keeps me cracking up. She keeps me cracking up. Bye, girl. All right, y'all.